they were my customer,
Mhm.
and the foreigner man said, "Okay, I can't talk with her. She just seemed like a white
Mhm.
half, something like that." I'm so shit. you, sorry.
That's okay.
you for now. You came to Thailand, live in Thailand. You have to respect Thai people as well. Even she can't speak English.
Did she
Yeah.
just say shit?
Sorry.
The previous video got some really good responses. I think it had like over 8,000 views, which I've never had 8,000 views on anything. So apparently, you guys want to see these beautiful Isaan women. Um, her heritage is Isaan. Okay, her family is from Isaan. So she's a young woman, 34-year-old single woman, beautiful woman. Okay. Welcome back to the channel. This is Ivan Kamau, the journey. So this is part two of my previous video, which basically was about meeting beautiful Isan women. And trust me, they are beautiful. The camera does not do them justice. So um, take my word for it, okay? But we're going to provide some good information, and that's what it's all about. Um, the previous video got some really good responses. I think it had like over 8,000 views, which I've never had 8,000 views on anything. So apparently, you guys want to see these beautiful Esau women, and that's fine. I mean, that's whatever information that I can help provide that will be beneficial to someone. Okay, Quang.
Yes.
So let's talk about um, maybe your years, your early years, maybe growing up, teenager, you know, 17-year-old Kwang. What what
Yeah.
what were you like? What were you thinking about at that time?
Uh, when if throwback when I was 17 years old,
Mm,
I feel like at that time, I just normal uh, girl that
mm,
happy in every single day,
uh,
joyful with every moment with my friends, and I'm not a nerd student, I just I don't like study, but I know it's good for my future.
mm,
So after that, I just live life with happiness.
mm,
Didn't have a big dream, just try to happiness for my mom.
mm.
Yeah.
I understand. So when you started university, where did you attend university?
Uh, First of all, I'm not a good student, right? I mean, I'm good student, but I'm not clever. I will compare with the last score. I mean, in Thai, we have a system
Mm-hmm.
at administration. Some feel like to apply. We have score to be skill. I
Mm-hmm.
will compare my score first and look at the university.
Mm-hmm.
For that, make sure that I can uh, I can into that university.
Mm,
That is my plan. Oh,
mm-hmm.
sorry, at
Mm,
that time, yeah. And I got to uh, I mean go I got to into Mae Fah Luang University,
mm.
in a bachelor degree business administration,
Oh,
yeah, and
mm.
also MBA as well.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because I just study MBA for apply work. Yeah, I ever to work in the bank
Mm-hmm.
before. Yeah, I think maybe it's good for my career's path.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. So, wow. I am really blown away by just y- your whole personality, and that you're kind of just really laid back about the whole thing. But you have a bachelor's, you have an MBA. And that's, to me, that's very, very impressive, because that tells me that you're very focused, very disciplined, even though you say you were maybe not so clever.
I think it's the way that I fix or solving my problem.
Hmm.
I saw my life have problem, I have to fix and find the way that's suitable for my problem. Just as I'm not good, I didn't have a good grade,
Mm,
good score, right? I
mm.
have to find the another way. Yeah.
So in essence, you really have to be clever to just kind of plan out your journey, right, and the way you want
Yeah.
to do things. So and actually you're a world traveler now. So you've been to Japan, and
Yes.
man, I that's definitely on my list of places to go. What was that like?
Uh, Japan is my I have to throw back. I have
Mm,
my dream to I need to try to live in another country.
mhm,
Yeah, I like to explore, to learn new things. And at that time, Japan feel like a destiny for me
mhm,
because I quit my job maybe 2 or 3 months,
mm,
and I find new jobs. But auntie said, okay, do you interesting to go to Japan for study language and find some your chance to find work, something like that. Okay.
mhm.
Uh, Suddenly I feel, oh my god, how should I do? Okay, I just okay catch up and try to do it because I have dream to try to live in another country. And
The culture. What? How about the music? Because to me, um, this is how cultures. I've been able to transcend. From culture to culture. I try and connect with the music.
ah,
Because I know that a lot of music that comes from the US, many other people know about, especially in Japan, because I've seen them. I know a lot of them do hip hop and everything else, but of
yes.
course, we're known for developing jazz, even country, pop, rock and roll, all of these genres um, came out of my culture.
Mm,
So how were you able to transcend that that aspect, the music from Thai music to maybe the music that's popular there.
mm, in music, in my personal, I like to listening music,
Mm,
some kind of like pop music. Yeah, in US, in Japan, I like the pop melody of it. But
mhm,
sometimes if the music that I interest, I will find the meaning of that song. Yeah,
mm,
and I learn from it as well. In Japanese, they have some channel that translate the Thai song translate in Japanese language. I try to learn because I listen I listening that Japanese song
mhm,
in Thai that changed to, how should I say, Thai song and changed to be a Japanese song. The
mhm.
same melody, same meaning. I know that meaning, but in Japanese I learned it from both language.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you actually learned the Japanese language as well?
Yes, for now,
Wow.
until now, because since I visited to Japan,
Mhm.
I feel like, oh, I like this country.
One of the things that I asked you during the first video, and I was asking your role models,
Mm-hmm.
and um, so and you replied your mom, you know.
Yes.
So I didn't know the story of your mom. So if you don't mind sharing, I'd really like to know a little bit about your role model, your mom.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
appreciate to sharing my
yeah,
story.
yeah.
My mom's story.
Mm,
She is very kindness and
mm,
forgiveness for everyone.
mm,
She was a nurse,
mm,
and she said, she ever said, you should to be a nurse like me because you can make money, something like that. First of all, but I said no, I don't want to be a nurse because I can't be like you.
mm,
Because more than make money, you caring everyone, but I'm not. I'm carrying my special, my family, but I can't do like you. If
mm,
because I think nurse, teacher, uh, so they have specific career that
mm,
not think about their self, they think about other people.
mm,
So if I have to do that carries. I have to uh, service my enough to take
Hmm.
care of them.
Yes.
Yes, and my mom, she will say it's okay for everything for me, and she was a good supporter for me,
Mhm.
even that small things of idiot
Mhm.
things. But she okay, go ahead, try to do it.
Mhm.
Yeah, and sometimes she forgiveness for some people to did bad things for her
Mhm.
and feel oh I can't be like that. Have two ways. First way I will fight with them or I want to communicate with them anymore. That's
Mhm.
I will do. Yeah,
Mhm.
but because of all of she make me uh, know how worthy am I,
Mhm.
and
Oh.
I know how to love myself because my mom.
Mm.
Yes.
That I like that. I like that. And obviously you recognized your own personal personality and being able to choose a career that's agreeable to you. You couldn't be exactly like her, but
Mm.
still, uh, her example probably motivated you,
Yes.
to still pursue and choose something, that you like. And,
Yes.
and I understand that when I was in the military, I was an Air Force medic, but it takes a special person to do that type of career because you have to be very caring.
Mm.
And sometimes, people, of course, are not well, and you have to be very sensitive, you know, to that aspect of it. So it can be very draining.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't want to pursue it. I can see your personality, lots and lots of energy.
Mm.
You know, um, so it sounds like she was very motivational to you.
Yes.
Mm.
Even she passed away, she still make me feel okay. At this my life, I would happy and try to explore everything, and I will give a good things for people I made. I think precious time is this moment, the with the people in front of me. Don't think about too much the future or think about the past.
Mm.
That's can't fix anything. That is I learned a lot from my mom.
Hmm. I think she would be very proud of you.
Thank you so much.
I think so. You're a single woman, so I have to get your opinion on this. What do you think about foreign men?
um,
What do you think about these us men that come from different countries? What kind of, I don't know, what kind of stuff that you've seen, like we were talking about earlier, as far as um, the media, right? And,
mm,
and and we're talking about the media and its effect on other countries, because pretty much all they have as an example to
mm,
go by is the media. So many times, foreign people are judged, just like we may look at media and try and judge Thailand or some other country by what we see in the media. So I'm just curious to know your opinion on foreign men.
in my opinion, foreign man or Thai man is a human. Maybe I mean it depends on who they are that
Mm,
I met. If
mm,
they they kind to me, I will give the kind as well. But if talk about more about relationship, I think it depends on two people. Or about chemical, yeah, something like that. But in my opinion, most of Thai girls also like for foreigner.
traditional relationships, and we're kind of discussing uh, what's involved. When someone decides to come here and date a Thai woman or marry a Thai woman, there are certain traditions that they follow, and we may not understand that coming from the states. And I can comment on just in the States and the whole thing, there's a lot of discussion going on about relationships and traditional relationships. And they think we're coming here to meet women in their teens or early 20s, and you're 75 years old. That's not my case, okay? So I'm not I'm not talking bad about anybody, but there's just a lot. There's a lot of history too, a lot of misunderstanding. Maybe things were not done in the right way over the years, to foster good, healthy relationships in the U.S. that causes us to be where we are right now. Because yes, there are a lot of people coming here from the U.S. Um, to meet Thai women, and I feel this way: if two adults agree to see each other, then I see nothing wrong with that. It's just like meeting uh, a significant other anywhere else in any other part of the world. Okay, and I'm just being honest about that. So I just like, maybe you can share a little bit of tradition, and too, I will share also that again, some of the shade that's been thrown against Thai women or uh, women from Asia in general is that, well, a lot of them are uneducated and they just want to find a man, to pay for everything and this and that. I have not found that. The people that I've met are very intelligent, very well educated, Miss MBA over here. Okay, so it is possible to meet um, really nice women. I'm not saying because maybe your job is you're working in the bar or whatever you're doing, you're sweeping the floor, you're serving food, you can still be a good person. So I don't judge that way. Whatever your job is, that's your job, your career, whatever. And I found many also own their own business because that's how they have to make a living. I have so much respect for that. Um, this particular business that we're interviewing in right now, I want to come back and do an interview with them just to hear their story because their husband and wife, both of them very well educated. This business is a very nice establishment, um, a restaurant, and they have their own farm and they're teachers and they're uh, also the husband works in a bank as well. So that's that sounds like a very interesting story. So not to get off topic, okay, I said all that to kind of get the Thai opinion as far as traditional relationships are.
I mean, when you date with, if someone date with Thai girl, and in the next step part is get married,
Mm.
the Thai traditional is you have to give some how should I say, money or something like that. It's not for, it doesn't mean you buy something or not, but you give for respectful for their parents, something like that. But thank you for their parents that uh, made that girl for meet you at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, something like that. That is a old Thai traditional, but lots of foreigner misunderstanding of it. But why I have to pay it? Because I didn't buy anything. You are human. Yeah, that's right. But this is our traditional. Yes. But for me, I think at this time, grow up, and I think if we love each other enough, and I love I love him and he loves me, it's okay to build our future together. It doesn't matter if you doesn't give anything for me. We can build together. Just for me, in my opinion, is
Relationships. What and we're talking about foreign men or just men in general, relationships in general. What kind of man do you prefer? What as far as personality or anything like that?
uh I would like to meet someone uh, to make me feel love myself.
Mm,
Uh, even I love we have love together.
hmm
Good supporter for each other. I can't specific, but I I think base is a respectful, uh, calm, gentleman.
mm,
Yes, and good supporter for each other.
mm,
I I know my country have lots of good side
hmm
and also have lots of bad side as well.
hmm
Yes.
Wow, and that's true of you know many cultures. You know, there's a good side, there's a bad side. You
Mm,
know, um, but everything creates the total culture.
mm.
You know. Oh wow. So listen, you're 34,
Yes,
but you
I'm
look like
34.
you're 17 or 18.
Because I'm short.
But no, and I think the jeans are really the Thai jeans are really good.
Yes,
The
I think
Isaan
so.
jeans are yes, really nice. As I saw you when we first met, and I was talking to your aunt, and you were very polite. Came in really quiet, really, and I thought, hey, yeah, she's just a young girl. No, it's a grown woman over here, 34 years old, MBA, world traveler. Okay, so yes, totally a different level. So tell me, do you consider yourself to be a beautiful woman?
Mm, when I was young, I thought I'm not beautiful because most of child in Thai, they will compare myself, they compare themselves with another on TV, something like that. At that time, I thought, oh, I'm not beautiful. But in this time, I thought I am beautiful on my way, and I
Mm,
thought women around the world also beautiful
mm,
on their own way as well.
mm.
Yeah, I respect everyone, every beautiful. Yeah.
So you're obvious, very modest, and there can be a significant language barrier.
Yes, I think when I was young, I think is language is important, and most of Thai people afraid to talk with foreigner, but it
Mm,
doesn't mean they didn't try to talk with.
mm,
Um, but I think when I grow up, I know language just tools for communications
mm,
is like magic. Yeah, we
hmm
can learn for together.
Yes.
Yeah.
And guys, I've been experimenting with my phone. I have an app, a translator app on my phone. So I think I have it now to where I can press the button, the microphone, and I can talk, and it'll translate back and forth. So that's what I've been doing. Like the other day, I stopped to get gas, and I didn't. And so yeah, it can be a little intimidating if you don't speak the language. It can be you kind of almost don't want to say anything because you don't want them to talk about you. So I had already pulled it up on my phone, and so yeah, I let the translator tell the lady, the gas station. And by the way, they pump the gas for you. You don't get out of the car. That was done in the U.S. like I don't know 40 or 50 years ago. They used to pump the gas for you. Try that now. No, you got to pump your own gas. But here they pump it for you. So not to get off topic again. Um, so the language barrier, yes, bring your patience. Okay, it can still be done. Okay, um, you just have to again bring your patience. You don't judge other people because they don't speak English. Okay, that's really rude and quite frankly quite ignorant. Okay, to expect someone to speak your language but you don't speak theirs, right? That makes no sense. So in in drawing to the conclusion of our interview, I'd really like to know what you consider uh, your perfect world.
Hmm?
Your perfect world when it comes to just uh, in general. There are many things that happen in different cultures, Thai culture, you know, Western culture, you know, um, as far as your life and looking forward, what would be uh, something that you look forward to
Ah.
in your world?
Mm, it's good question and hard to answer as well because for now I feel enjoy with my life at this time.
Mm,
I spending time with my beloved auntie, my
mm,
grandma, take care of them, and I have chance to live in another country,
mm,
such as Japan, and
mm,
I really love life in Japan.
mm.
And if I have chance, I would like to stay in Japan. I think it's not far from Thailand.
Wow.
I like. I also. I still said I like developed country. You
Mm,
know, everything is easy.
mhm,
I I try to practice myself. Try to discipline.
mm,
Try to learn new thing
mm.
with developed country.
True.
I hope Thailand in the future will will have to develop
Mm,
much they can because Thai Thailand is so beautiful
mm,
and Thai people was so kind
mm,
and a lot of children so clever.
mm,
I hope I hopefully uh, Thai Thai children will uh, get a good good education
mhm,
in the sub sub district. Don't fight for to go to study in the big city.
mhm,
That I learned from Japan because the children they can study in nearby their house. It's so good
wow.
for their family and so safety. I
Mhm,
hopefully Thailand will be like this.
mm.
Yes.
Wow. I love that. I love that. I have enjoyed this interview with you.
Wow. Me
Um,
too. Thank you
but
so
but
much.
but this is not the end of our interaction. Your family is becoming my family now,
Yeah, you're
and we will
welcome.
be closely uh, uh, encountering the same things and same experiences, and hopefully many more conversations. You know, as I continue to learn about Thailand and your culture.
Yeah. Have a great.
Sawadee Kap.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. All right, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this interview. I certainly have. I have certainly learned much more, and I've learned that Thai women also know quite a few little extra words from our culture, and it's quite all right. I love the culture. I love the humor, you know, and because obviously they have a lot to offer. Um, and so if you get an opportunity, yes, come visit, see other places. There's a whole world out here, and I'm loving it. Thank you so much, Ivan Kamau, The Journey. Live a good life.